Hello, this is Critical Information Bureau coming from Hall, England. Eyong Akumbe speaking. We are the people that bring you the truth, nothing but the truth, because the truth is what is going to set you free. We don't accept any donations. Please make all the donations through your interim government, headed by Dr. Sako. I want to talk about people who are owning their own armies. Okay? Please, Southern Cameroonians, I'm not against anybody's ambitions. But I think the time for that type of nonsense is over. You cannot own your own army. Slavery is over. There's nobody in the world that owns an army, personal army. You can pay for security in your house if you are very rich, or you can buy a security camera and put in your house. If you have a small business, you can pay for security to guard your business. You can't own an army. This is a message to Akwanga. This is a message to Joe Ayaba and anybody else there who has their own personal army, doing their own personal things, having special deals with La Republique, having their own ceasefire and having their own deals. That thing is subject to infiltration and corruption. And that is what we can see clearly what has happened with Joe Ayaba. He has now joined La Republique completely. But he started off having his own thing, not wanting to work with anybody and all the rest of it. Now he is now pure 100% La Republique. He's now working for them. Akwanga is running around with SOCADEF. Since all these things started, Field Marshal of Lebialem fighting, the people of Manfe fighting, the Meme people fighting, the guy in Indian fighting. We have generals, we have field marshals, we have all these things. I do not know, and I will say this slowly, I don't know what SOCADEF is actually doing. I don't know. I'm not hearing anybody talking about them. I've not heard anything from the interim government about SOCADEF. What are they doing exactly? The Cameroon army doesn't seem to go and look for them. Nothing. Every now and again, Akwanga will come out and the first thing he will do is attack the interim government, how he is the one who started the fight and how he is the one who understands the whole thing, how he is the one that has been talking to the United Nations, how he is the one that is going to lead the struggle. Not Sako. He has no. If he mentions the president or the interim government, he criticizes them and then says how people are against him. Or he attacks Joe Ayaba. The time for that is over. So I don't know whether the interim government can impose some kind of sanction against these people or what they can do. I really don't know. But I just want to say the time for people having their own personal soldiers is over. You can't have a soldier that's loyal to you. We have a struggle involving everyone in Southern Cameroon. We have to be working together. You can't have your own army. That is arrogant. That's like slavery. These are my people, which I own. I sponsor them myself. That is not what you're supposed to be doing. We have restoration forces now all over the country. All over the country of Southern Cameroon. They are all working to fight La Republique. You have no reason whatsoever now to keep a group of Southern Cameroonians who are just loyal to you. Most of the ideas of the interim government is coming from a collection of different ideas from different people. If you are not participating in that, if you don't follow the hierarchy of the interim government in any shape or form, you are not listening to them, you can't form your own army doing your own thing. You are now a problem. I don't want to say something that people will say that I'm interfering, but it doesn't matter how you look at it. SOCADEF is a problem now, unless they are doing some work for the interim government that we don't know about. But if they are not actually working with the interim government, for the interim government, and they're doing their own thing, then I'm afraid to say they are now officially a problem. But they are. So it's time, maybe a letter should be sent to him or whatever you guys want to do. But we need to explain to Akwanga that she needs to stop this personal thing that he's doing by himself It is not. It is not. He's not contributing in any way to this struggle anymore, and that is a bit of a shame. Well, it's a shame. He's a talent. Akwanga is a talent. We need him to come and join the interim government. Now, I don't really have anything against him as such. I know that he doesn't like to work with anyone. I understand that. He's not the only one. But he can't have an army. If you don't like to work under, the president, Sako. I've seen him with Sako before, with President Sako in some meeting they had, or many times. Yeah, I've seen him there. So he's part of the sort of coalition of something. There's all kind of things going on. But the issue is he cannot have my problem is not, he has a right to do what he's doing. I have a right to do what the hell I'm doing. But he cannot have his own army. You see what I mean? If you have a political orientation or you think that you have a certain way that you want to fight, that is fine. But you need to join the interim government. Just like you have all these different generals controlling their different areas, and they have some local rules, but they are loyal to the interim government. If not, they are lost. You're just going to end up with warlords everywhere. If we all behave like Akwanga, then everybody with $2 will go and form a group. To form a group is easy. I can pick up a phone, get 3 boys in Tico, that's where I grew up, get 3 boys from Tico and give them guns and say, well, there you go. How much is a gun? Give them guns and say, this is my group. And then everybody can do that. Then at the end of the day, there is no coherence. La Republique will love that. La Republique loves all that disorganization. They love that. They can come and give one of your warlords $100,000, and it will just become part of La Republique. That's what we're worried about. So please, if Akwanga can hear this, just I think it's time for you to just disband SOCADEF and join the interim government with that. You are a Southern Cameroonian. You're not from La Republique. So you don't need to be messing around by yourself. So, before this goes wrong, it's very important now. Looking at the momentum, at the way the momentum is flowing, everybody, there's a ghost town. What do you call it? Independence Day. It's been a success. There's ghost town, even in Limbe. Ghost town in Boya. There's nobody in the street in Boya. It's absolutely fantastic. So this is a ghost town announced by the interim government. Let's not get it mixed up. So if you are doing your own thing, what I'm saying is that the interim government is more popular than you. Kwanga and your SOCADEF. The interim government is more popular. If we look at it from that standpoint, right? And I know some of you want the democratic thing. Yeah, we can assume that just from the response we are getting now, the interim government is way more important now than Akwanga. Well, it is. I'm not being offensive, but the interim government is more important than Akwanga. So instead of just having this small group running around one small part of, I don't know where you are, it's best to join the interim government and forget about that. Get funding from the interim government, participate in the interim government, and make positive contribution to the struggle. Positive contribution. We don't want to know that you are better than everybody else. We don't want to know that. We just want Akwanga and his group to join the interim government. This is Critical Information Bureau coming from Hull, England. Ayong Akumbe speaking. Until next time, stay safe.